Yeah, so we're gonna mix this film, and all things, if all things work out, I'm gonna provide a song for one of the scenes.
My first exposure to Starfish, I think, was the deck, and getting to see how well the characters were fleshed out and the journeys they got to go on. I looked at that deck and I went, oh, I absolutely will be able to have the conversations about why this is a role that someone should be excited to play.
First thing that really captured my attention was the topic of cloning. There are many movies that try to bring up the topic, but yours, I think, is more meticulous about how to explain that, but from an emotional and more of a human perspective.
It's so intriguing because it's sci-fi meets contemporary in a realistic way, and the premise is so wild. I mean, I almost don't want to know anything and just see the film.
I sense their passion for filmmaking, but also showing discipline in the big picture, the financing, the production, and ultimately how the film will reach people. And it's that combination that gets me excited and confident that this is going to be a great project.
When I read something, for me, it's just the synopsis. And then reading through the synopsis started giving me all these images of books that I read, of movies that I've seen before. It's just kind of, I was recreating your movie in my head and thinking, wow, this could be an amazing project.
This idea of sort of having to choose who to be. She's so young when she's having to figure out sort of how to make choices and make decisions about what it means to be her. The idea of seeing that just as someone who is a geek about actors and acting, the idea of getting to see someone play that experience is really exciting.
It just draws you in, it keeps you there, and you can't wait to see what the next scene is going to be or where this goes, how it develops.
And you guys not only knew this movie to the T in terms of how you wanted to spin up the whole idea, but you are also very business savvy. You could understand where I was going as an investor, right?
Of course, you need some faces people now. And so we're going to have those. And then we also are going to have people who are just really right for the role and discover those people. And as a casting director, that's so exciting to be able to do as well. And then I'm so excited about the kids, right? Because child actors, you never know what you're going to get, right? But sometimes when you find the right one, it's magic.
To me, things made more sense, and I felt more prone to really support your movie when I met you and Jeff.
Well, you guys have good energy, but you have a lot of attention to detail. Like, you're thinking about things way before they happen, and I've had enough time in this industry to know that that's a rare thing.
You're two people that are really thoughtful storytellers, but also incredibly strategic, which is something that I have found is rare in this business.
This is a film that needs to be completed, and I would be so proud to see it live in a theater one day and just go.
Some pieces of art talk to all of us. It doesn't matter where you come from, right? So that's why there are classic books and classic pieces rather than just, contemporary, something that you watch or read something and then you forget the next day. I think this is you're in a very unique position where you can really bring something that is going to be a classic.